Hi, I'm Sean with IST Team 7. Today we're going to talk a little bit about RFID.
What is RFID? RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification. It works much like a barcode in that it provides a unique identifier. Unlike a barcode, however, RFID chips can be read from a distance, allowing greater flexibility in use. An RFID system consists of a tag and an antenna. The antenna broadcasts a signal which energizes the tag, and in turn the tag then broadcasts its stored information back to the antenna.
The earliest use of RFID dates back to World War II, when German aircraft pilots would roll the wings of their airplanes in order to change the reflected signal back to the radar bases. This would signify to the radar operators that they were friendly aircraft. The British would later go on to develop an active RFID system capable of transmitting an individual number identifying each plane. This would lead the way to the RFID systems that we know today that impact our lives.
How does RFID technology affect me on a daily basis? The answer can be seen all around you, and it is becoming more prevalent on an everyday basis. RFID is changing our lives in very subtle ways, but impacting us in very important ways as well. Easing traffic congestion at toll plazas is one way in which we use RFID to streamline our lives. Instead of having to wait in line at a toll to exchange physical currency, we now can order an RFID pass that is tied to our credit cards in order just to drive through the toll and have the money be automatically withdrawn from our bank accounts. Systems like EasyPass have been designed to ease traffic congestion in some of the world's busiest toll plazas. Systems like Mobile's SpeedPass have been developed to make our purchases at the gas station easier and more efficient. SpeedPass is an RFID wand that is also tied to our credit cards. We wave the wand in front of an RFID reader at the gas pump and our purchase is directly taken out of our accounts. Another new social usage is social shopping. Industry Standard, a store in Columbus, Ohio, has integrated RFID technology into their shopping experience and their customers' social networks. By adding RFID tags into their clothing in the store and in the dressing room, when a customer steps foot in the dressing room, the mirror reflects their image while images of celebrities wearing the same item show up on an interactive display. A webcam will then transmit pictures of the consumer wearing the item to a website where your friends can see you wearing the new apparel, effectively making shopping an interactive experience between you and your friends, even if they are not physically with you. Other current uses of RFID technology are with people tracking. A school in Dorchester, England, for example, has implemented RFID chips into their students' school uniforms to directly track the attendance and whereabouts of the students on campus. The school officials have cited the saving of resources and increased security as its benefits. There are many social advantages to using RFID. It has streamlined the way we do certain things, and it is maybe implemented into many more uses in the future. In our ever-growing broadcasting of our social lives throughout the world, RFID technology may only increase its usage in more and more creative ways.
Typically, we think of hackers as people who are trying to break into mainframes and databanks to steal private information or to plant viruses and cause chaos. But more recently, some hackers have overstepped their traditional boundaries and are attempting to exploit some new technology. RFID has become a target for hackers. A big concern with RFID implementation is RFID cloning. Hackers have devised ways to make duplicates of access badges or cards just by coming within a few inches to a few feet of them. The RFID chips in most badges and cards are passive emitters. This means they broadcast their signal indiscriminately whenever they receive a squirt of electrons. Anyone that is able to receive and decipher this brief broadcast has access to everything that was stored in the chip. Imagine this scenario. Here we find a person with malicious intent. He is a computer-savvy individual. He has identified a building with an RFID access point that he would like access to. He waits like a ninja outside for someone with access to emerge. Let's just call him Hack. He has constructed a cloner. There it is. It's a cheap USB device with a copper antenna. He will use the cloner to record the RFID signal from any unsuspecting victims. And right on time, here comes the victim. The man has his RFID badge in his briefcase. When the man is in range, Hack sets his cloner to record. It sends a squirt of electrons through the air. The RFID chip reacts and sends its information out freely. Hack's cloner copies all of the information from the man's card. As the man walks away, Hack smiles because he now has access to the building. Hack turns his cloner from record to emit and freely enters the building. The building security system has no idea that there's a trespasser inside.